Hi, I'm Michelle McBride-Simonelli, an attorney here at Minc Law. When it comes to providing representation at Minc Law, we pride ourselves on transparency and trust. We do this so that potential clients like you understand exactly what you're paying for when you hire us to perform online investigation services. By the end of this video, you will learn everything you need to know about Minc Law's online investigation services, and if we're the right fit for you and your internet-related issue. Minc Law's online investigation services can be helpful in situations where you're being harassed or defamed on the internet. These services are most useful when a perpetrator is anonymous or you're unsure of the person's identity and need your suspicions confirmed with evidence. Examples of this would include anonymous internet defamation, such as fake consumer reviews and complaints, also anonymous online harassment like blackmail and online impersonation. The tools we use to perform our online investigation services include John Doe lawsuits to determine the identity of anonymous defamers and harassers, and private investigator services. There's no one-size-fits-all solution when using online investigation services. At Minc Law, we carefully review each client's unique matter to determine and recommend the best service or services for each client on a case-by-case basis. You are a great fit for our online investigation services if your problem has reached a point that you can't tolerate it anymore and the goal is to have the defamatory content removed or the harassing behavior stopped. For example, if you're losing business because of fake online reviews, or if your day-to-day life is impacted by false, derogatory statements made about you on the internet, you may be a good fit for our services. On the other hand, you may not be a good fit if the scale of the attack isn't causing serious emotional, reputational, or economic damage, and resolving the issue is not a financial priority. Even if you're not a great fit for online investigative services, we may recommend other strategies or options for addressing your issue. It's generally recommended to act quickly and secure online investigation services as soon as possible if your problem has reached a serious point that is impacting your day-to-day life or the operation of your business. This is especially true if litigation is a possibility, because we want to ensure the best chance possible to secure good, usable data in a timely manner. This is the data that will typically be used to unmask an anonymous perpetrator or confirm the identity of the individual who you suspect to be behind the attacks. Additionally, the longer online harassment, defamation, or attacks continue, the greater the chance that the perpetrator's conduct will cause serious long-term damage. Likewise, if the perpetrator does not know that you are taking steps to unmask them and put a stop to their conduct, they may be emboldened to continue their efforts and maximize the spread of the harmful content. You may need online investigation services for any number of reasons, including obtaining information or data points on anonymous perpetrators, putting an end to online defamation, harassment, or the spread of harmful content, securing a court-ordered content removal, obtaining monetary compensation for damage suffered as a result of internet abuse. These are just common examples of why you might need online investigation services. There are a range of factors that impact pricing for online investigation services, which we can use to predict the estimated cost, including the jurisdiction where we plan to file the lawsuit, and whether your claims are contested by the defendant in the second phase. At Minc Law, we generally ask for a $7,500 retainer fee for most online investigation services, since litigation is typically required. This amount typically covers the initial legal work needed to commence a lawsuit and begin securing the necessary data to identify a perpetrator. Cases involving online investigation services involve two phases. During the first phase, we commence a John Doe lawsuit and subpoena online platforms and ISPs for data to identify the perpetrator. During the second phase, we amend the complaint to substitute the actual perpetrator for the John Doe defendant and pursue the claims against them directly. The first phase typically costs between $7,000 and $12,000, but can vary based upon the specific facts of your case. The second phase is essentially a standard civil lawsuit, and there are a range of factors that can impact costs, such as whether the defendant or defendants intend to contest the case, the number of defendants or claims pursued, and the type of relief or damages you're seeking. Roughly 90% of these cases resolve themselves and result in a settlement once we're able to identify the culprit. If they don't, then standard lawsuit costs will apply. In cases where we have several data points, information is not too outdated, and the perpetrator is not using VPNs or blocking software, we can identify the perpetrator about 90% of the time. Even if we're unable to identify the anonymous perpetrator, we may still be able to secure the removal or de-indexing of the offending content by filing a motion with the court. If you are a target of online attacks and feel you are a good fit for online investigation services, the first step is to contact us at Minc Law by filling out our contact form at minclaw.com, speaking with a chat representative, or calling this number. You will first speak to our dedicated team of paralegals and intake specialists who can answer any questions and help determine if we're the right fit for your matter. If you are a good fit for our investigative services, our staff will schedule a complimentary consult with one of our attorneys. When you are the victim of an anonymous online attack, it can be stressful and emotionally draining. You may not know where to start looking for attorneys to help you with your issue or what to expect in terms of the cost of obtaining relief. If you have any further questions about Minc Law's online investigation services or are ready to speak with a Minc Law attorney, don't hesitate to contact us by phone, chat, or contact form. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.